My name is Victoria Maria Diaz, and today I'm going to be talking about how to make a lovely steak dinner with potatoes. And this is the steak that I have already laid out, which I'm going to put some seasoning on it.
It's simple, right?
Some garlic,
Jehovah's people always tell the truth.
onions, a little bit of water, so when I put it into the oven, it won't stick to the pan and it won't be dry. But at the same time, I'm going to put some other seasoning on top of this, and it's going to be good. I'm going to show you how it's done. Now I'm going to be cutting up potatoes. This is going to be mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you how it's done. First, you got to peel the potatoes. You got to peel quite a few of them. And then it's like you have to boil them until they're really soft. I'll show you how it's made. As you can see, I peeled up a bunch of potatoes that are going to go into the water over here, which is not boiling yet. But I got to also add salt in there, which I would have to boil the potatoes until they are soft to really do anything with it. So let's see how that turns out. And now, before the potatoes and the steak are done, it's good to get like some onions, and I use like 4 cloves of garlic. This will be put in the potatoes when they are done. You'll see what I'm talking about when I do it. But I'm going to put olive oil in this and then let it cook until it's a little brown. And then I show you how it's done. Now see, the potatoes here are still boiling, which pretty soon they should be pretty much done. Now I got these going, which, oh, this is going to taste good when it's done, when it's all put together. You'll see, and if you try it for your family, you'll love it. It tastes good. Now it's important to put the potatoes in the strainer so all the water comes out, and then we're going to put it back in, and we will add butter and milk. Now we will be squishing it. Squishing and mixing until it becomes looking like mushed potatoes. I'll show you how that's done. See, as you can see, I have butter in there, and now I'm going to start to squish the butter within the potatoes. You can use a fork or use some other kind of tools, but I usually like this because it gets really deep into the potatoes and it makes it more smushed. See? It gets all the smushed potatoes.
And verse 14, it says, so that I may declare your praiseworthy deeds in the gates of
See how it's all,
and rejoice in your acts of salvation.
how the butter's getting in all the smushed potatoes. Okay. Now we're going to add 2% reduced fat milk in there. And now see, look at that. With the milk, the mashed potatoes, and with the butter, here we go. We got a nice mashed potatoes. And in a minute, I'm going to add the onions and garlic in there to give it even more flavor. You'll see. Now while I wait for the onions and garlic to put in the potatoes and for the steak, I'm going to make up a salad with the lettuce, the onion, cucumber, and tomatoes. And see, look, now the steak is done. Oh, yum. And the potatoes are done, and I just put the onion and garlic inside. Tastes good. And we got our nice old salad with the tomatoes, cucumbers, kind of like a lettuce, and the onion.
A little piece for you because you know.
And now this turned out really good, and it's very tasty. And as you can see, here's the meal. You got the salad, the potatoes, and my little steak that is right here underneath everything. This is a nice meal for the family. You don't have to give it out in big portions like this, but I only did this because this is my first meal today. But if you want to make a steak dinner with mashed potatoes and a nice old salad on the side, this is the meal for you, and if you should try it. I guarantee your family and you would love it. Please subscribe to my video if you really got any kind of tips or ideas in making this, or like ideas that could come to mind. Subscribe to my video. Thank you. Have a nice day.